How do you describe what it's been like for this team the last 12 to 16 hours where you don't know what's going to happen with the roster, you're trying to figure everything out. I'm sure you guys are also worried about yourselves and your family, so I mean, what's it been like to manage all of it?
Yeah, I think, again, all we can do as players now, the guys who are here, we follow the protocols. We hope for the best with, obviously, our teammates, and go from there. I mean, the league has protocols, has everything in place for a reason. You follow them as best as you can, and this is just another reminder to us all that this virus is not over by a long shot, and like you said, you just hope for the safety of everyone involved, and hopefully everyone's okay and we move on and are able to move forward.
Can you describe the extra layer of adversity this adds? I mean, you guys just never played together before, have training camp trying to get on the same page, and now things are jumbled because guys are out of line.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I think I've never played with a guy who hasn't wanted more ice time. So this is going to give some guys some opportunity to probably play more if those guys are out. If we'll see what happens, but it's you got to look at the other side of it. I know it's hard to do sometimes. I know it's easy to say, oh well, there's excuses, but we're not coming in tonight, with built-in excuses. We're coming in to win the game, and look at the positives and look at the opportunity for guys to step in.
Have you and some of the other team leaders actually talked about this with your teammates as a coaching staff? Said, hey, you guys have to just forget about everything that's going on and do exactly what you just said.
Yeah, I mean, worrying about it isn't going to do much for us right now. I think just get our minds right. We treat it like a game day, a regular game day. You go through your video, your pregame skate, and get ready to play tonight. And then everything else is out of our control. So we'll see what the league and the team and all those other things, how that all works out. But we just get prepared, and it's probably an easier mindset to have is just to look at it that way and move forward.
Mark, you mentioned the first 10 minutes is going to be crucial. I think you mentioned that yesterday. Obviously, it still holds true. What's the mood? Kind of like your guys, are they loose? Are they ready to go? Younger guys maybe nervous. What's the mood?
Yeah, everyone's ready to go. I think there's a lot of excitement in there. I think no matter what anyone tells you, I've played a lot of games in this league. There'll be some nerves before puck drop, and I think the best way to get rid of those is to have that first shift, have a bump, make a good play, get involved physically, stuff like that. So I just said that first 10 minutes, it's, you're playing in Vegas. It's like that here all the time, let alone the opener. They're going to come with a lot of energy. Their crowd's going to have a lot of energy, but we can feed off that too and try and counter that and play our game.
Is there extra significance for you tonight? You've done this a long time, but is there extra significance for you?
Oh, for sure. I think being part of some special here tonight, a new organization, new team, new city for myself, and also being named captain for me is pretty, something I don't take for granted. So it's pretty cool to be a part of this today, and looking forward to. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, and now it's finally here.
Do you feel like everyone kind of feels this is special? This is the birth of a franchise?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think right across our city in Seattle, looking at the excitement that we've seen across the city, and then right across the league, really. I mean, I've had a lot of text messages, a lot of well wishes from guys on other teams and buddies that I've made along the way. So it's a big stage, it's a big game, and these are the ones that are really, really exciting to be a part of.
Those guys who are getting opportunities tonight that maybe weren't expecting to, even as recently as yesterday, what's your message to them tonight?
Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on with who's in, who's out right now, to be honest. So, but just everyone's ready to go. The message in there was pretty clear from our coaching staff. We did our normal game day routine and just get, like I said, get into the game. Do some your first shift that gets you right into the game. Get some of those butterflies and nerves out, and play with a lot of confidence. That's how we have to play to win.
You mentioned your normal game day routine. Is there anything different you guys are doing in the dressing room to limit this outbreak to where it is? Anything?
We're just following the protocols like we have to. I mean, we're obviously wearing our masks and all that, and doing all the little things that we've been doing for so long now. That's become almost second nature, sanitizing, all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's important to follow those protocols that the league puts in for a reason. But it's it's just another reminder. I mean, we have a fully vaccinated team, and the virus is still around. So it's something that we all have to be aware of.
When you've talked about the seriousness of this virus and not being funny, but is that something you guys talk about as a team even before all this, is making sure you're smart and being responsible? Or is that kind of one of those unsaid things because everybody sort of gets it by now, you think?
Yeah, I think everyone, and like just being out in public and stuff like that too, you have to be really aware. I know things have opened up, but still following the rules that are in place put by the league and by governments. I mean, the main one I think we all know is social distancing, masking, all those sort of things, and sanitizing. But again, it's a topic in there where we know that this is part of. I don't want to call it normal, but this is part of our game now, and being allowed to play in the league through this pandemic. You're going to have to deal with stuff like this from time to time. It seems like every team has gone through some form of it in the last, 2.5 years now, or 2 years, and it's something that out of our control now, and we just got to deal with it as best as we can from this point forward.
And how would you describe what it's like where the last few years it's been different? 1 year you're in a bubble, the next you're in one division, or in your case, you're in one nation, and now things are a little bit more opened up. I mean, I know you say the same protocols and processes, but like, it doesn't hit you like, wow, like even though when you stuff is freedom to move around, you still have to be responsible how you approach it.
For sure, I think like you said, we were at the start. You're in a bubble where basically you can't do much but stay in the bubble and not go out in public. I think the difference now is we're open up to go out and in public, but you still got to be aware and be smart and as safe as you can. And there's different factors that come into play, and you have to be aware of them all, to be honest.
You do one more question. Maybe we're good.
Good.
All right.
I answered them all.
The answer is no.